This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Kone. Chouameni. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Digne. Looks across and plays it in. Gabriel clears it away. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Gerson moved on forwards. Olise. Koundé. Saliba. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. Dembele. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. Dembele. Bruno Guimaraes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Tries to dink it through. Chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
So they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Olise. Kone. Doué. Digne. Chouameni. Kone. And it's Koundé. Doué. Gerson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And that has been clubbed away. Referee's given a throw. Upamecano shifted upfield. Kone. Doué. Elise. Doué. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes forwards and with intent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. It's a loose ball. It's been taken short. Gerson. Doué. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Olise. And it's Digne. Ah, such a clever touch. Doué. Plenty to aim at here. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, that's a... Mbappe! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be... And a chance! Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Saliba. Olise. Olise, that's a delicate pass. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Koundé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Tchouaméni. And a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Bruno Guimaraes can get it clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Marquinhos. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Gerson. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Doué played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's come loose! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. João Pedro. And that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rafinha plays it short. Alexandro delivers. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Olise. Saliba. Dembele chasing after it. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Now it's João Pedro. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Doué. Now that's a fine challenge. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Gerson. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Rafinha chips it through. Oh, nice touch. Gerson. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It'll be a throw-in. Gerson. Kone. Upamecano. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Olise. Chouameni, who's set up one goal so far. Gerson. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos has played it long. Kone. Olise. Koundé. Koundé looking to hit the byline here. Kone. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Upamecano. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. France have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Olise! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw, and the comeback is complete. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. France take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel aim forwards. João Pedro. Looking for a decent ball in. Now here's the delivery. Kone gets good distance on it. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Gerson. Rafinha. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Alexandro. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Alexandro, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Digne. Kone, gently done. Koundé. Kone, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. That is lovely. Dembele gets into some space. A chance to play it in. Now it's real chance! Can he stop it going out? Alexander, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mbappe. Dembele. It's anyone's ball now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dembele's cross. And he's heaved it away. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, and it's played forward. Gerson, aim forwards. Upamecano. And it's Dembele. Over to the left. Could be danger here. Dembele, played out to the left flank. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Upamecano wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. That has been cut short. Chouameni. Doué. Olise forward to Mbappe! Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rafinha, and here's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kone. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Olise. Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Doué is offering a right smile there.
Calmly anticipates. Dembele. Olise, and here's Mbappe. This might spell danger. Dembele is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Olise! Oh, it's come loose. Well, what about this cross? Marquinhos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba. Upamecano. Olise. And here's Mbappe. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, smash! smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's João Pedro. Rafinha, oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Rafinha. Rafinha! He's got it all! Brazil are back in business. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Cross goes in. A header! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexandro looks to get on the end of this. Gerson. Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Great run on the overlap here. Played into the middle. Now who's going to be first to this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rafinha goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's a good ball. Oh, that is a good ball to chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gabriel. And it's Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the ball is out of play. Gerson. Alexandro. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Vinicius Junior. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Olise. And it's Koundé. And here's Doué. Saliba. Played towards the other side. Olise. Koundé. Olise. Doué. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Dembele. And here's Doué. That's very neat. Kone. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely intercepted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Now it's João Pedro. Alexandro. It's a threat. Rafinha! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Kone. Chouameni shifted upfield. And it's Digne. And here's Dembele. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. He is through here. That has been knocked clear.
Brazil clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Doué! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Olise with the short one. Showing good feet. Olise, across it goes. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Digne. Oh, That's nice. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Marquinhos, aim forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out to the left it goes. And here's Dembele. Chance here to counter. Gabriel shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Now it's João Pedro. Played out to the right. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dembele wins the duel this time. Strong running down that left flank.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Upamecano. Chouameni, gently done. And it's Doué. And he has been fouled there. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries to get it clear. He has found the way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Proves too strong. And the counter-attack is on for France. Doué. Can he finish? And that has sent him sprawling. Well, what's he giving here? Brazil really could have done without this. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now. Missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Defending of the desperate variety. Played out wide. Dembele played out towards the right wing. And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. They've played it short. And it's Digne. Chouameni. Nice control. Now it's Doué. Kone. Dembele. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And one more try! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Alexandro tries across.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chouameni. Digne. It's run loose here. The pressing. The referee's awarded a free kick. Doué. It's Dembele! Gabriel. And it's Dembele. Olise. Olise! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Marquinhos played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Lobbed in behind. Turns and goes back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
France will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
France, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. Into the channel. Bruno Guimaraes is there, and he can get that clear. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Digne. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Keeper has it. Marquinhos cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Gerson. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Chooses to go back. Upamecano getting this one clear. Iñigo forwards and with intent. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. João Pedro. Rafinha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerson chooses to go cross-field. Caresses it through. And he thumps it clear. Olise, that's an imaginative pass. Marquinhos shifted upfield. And it's Doué. Now it's João Pedro. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely bit of skill. João Pedro. And the shot! Dembele. Saliba, Digne, Saliba, back into the middle, he can get that clear, and it's Doué, and here's Mbappe, out towards the flank, aimed in towards the centre, that's really well cleared. That's the throw. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. 75 minutes played. Marquinhos. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Tchouaméni. Kone. Tchouaméni, gently done. Now it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. That's good play. Hit into the middle. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. And it's played forward. Gerson. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Gabriel makes the interception. Doué is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Alexandro looking to run onto it. Gets it away. Koundé. Kone. João Pedro. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's been easily repelled. Dembele. Tchouaméni. Digne. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Digne. Bruno Guimaraes. And now the breakaway. Searching pass he's played there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. João Pedro. Solid goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come. Mbappe! Outstanding save to keep that out. And it's been taken short. Cross in. Alexandro gets it away. Alexandro, aim forwards. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Upamecano. Koundé.
Kone. Olise.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Moved on forwards.
And it's Alexandro.
Vinicius Junior. There are a few waiting for it.
Rafinha. No way through, so back it comes.
That's very neat.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Alexandro. Played into space out wide.
And that was very necessary.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Olise is having the time of his life here.
Just 5 minutes left.
Chouameni. Kone. Olise.
Dembele. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat.
And here's Mbappe.
Out to the left it goes. Cleared away.
João Pedro.
Marquinhos.
Alexandro chasing after it. Olise.
Dembele.
And here's Mbappe. Gabriel with a definite foul there.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Chouameni.
Digne.
Chouameni. Purring through the gears.
And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw. Dembele. Keeper's dealt with that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Dembele. Digne.
Oh, it's played into the area. That's going to go a long way. And that'll be a goal kick.
Gabriel.
Gerson. What a throw in.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Upamecano. Koundé.
Aim forwards.
Gabriel. Gabriel.
Gerson.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Cleared without complication.
Rafinha. Played with finesse. Koundé clears it away. The changes then in quick succession.
And it's hoisted clear.
Safinho. Jason. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? Olise. Marquinhos. And that is that. Brazil did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd